Once upon a time, in a cheerful little town, there lived a young boy named Sammy and his best friend, a fluffy white dog named Witty. Sammy had bright, curious eyes and a big, cheerful smile that made everyone around him feel happy. Witty had the softest fur, floppy ears, and a tail that wagged with excitement every time he saw Sammy. Sammy and Witty loved to spend their days together, exploring new places and making wonderful memories. Every day was an adventure, but some days were extra special. This is the story of one such day, a day when Sammy and Witty discovered the magic of kindness. It all began on a warm and sunny morning. Sammy woke up to the sound of birds singing outside his window. He stretched, yawned, and looked down to see Witty already awake, wagging his tail and ready for the day. Sammy gave Witty a big hug and said, "Good morning, Witty. What should we do today?" Witty barked softly and licked Sammy's cheek. Sammy giggled and patted Witty's head. After breakfast, Sammy put on his favorite green t-shirt and blue shorts, while Witty waited by the door, his tail wagging faster and faster. "Let's go to the park, Witty," Sammy said. "Maybe we'll find something exciting to do." The park was just a short walk from their house. As they strolled down the sidewalk, Sammy greeted his neighbors with a friendly wave, and Witty wagged his tail at everyone they passed. The sun was shining, and the flowers along the path were in full bloom. When they arrived at the park, Sammy saw that it was busy with children playing, parents chatting, and dogs running around. Sammy and Witty found their favorite spot under a big oak tree. Sammy sat down and watched the clouds drift by, while Witty lay beside him, enjoying the cool shade. After a little while, Sammy noticed something unusual. Near the sandbox, a small girl sat alone, looking sad. She held a broken toy in her hands and stared at the ground. Sammy felt a tug in his heart. He turned to Witty and said, "Let's go see if we can help." Sammy and Witty walked over to the girl. Witty wagged his tail gently and sat down beside her, while Sammy knelt down and smiled. "Hi, I'm Sammy, and this is Witty. Are you okay?" Sammy asked softly. The girl looked up, her eyes a little red from crying. "My name is Mia," she said quietly. "My toy car is broken, and I don't know how to fix it." Sammy looked at the toy car. One of the wheels had come off, and Mia looked very upset. "Maybe we can fix it together," Sammy said. He took a closer look and carefully tried to fit the wheel back on. Witty watched closely, as if he wanted to help too. With a little patience and a gentle touch, Sammy managed to snap the wheel back into place. Mia's face lit up with a big smile. "Thank you, Sammy." "Thank you, Witty," she said, hugging her toy car. Witty wagged his tail and gave Mia a gentle lick on her hand. Sammy smiled and said, "Sometimes things seem hard, but with a little help, they get better." Mia's mom came over and thanked Sammy and Witty for their kindness. Mia asked if they wanted to play together, and soon the three friends were building sandcastles in the sandbox. Witty ran around, barking happily and chasing his own tail, making everyone laugh. After a while, Sammy noticed an elderly man sitting alone on a bench. He looked tired and a little lonely. Sammy whispered to Witty, "Let's go say hello." They walked over, and Sammy smiled at the man. "Hello, sir. My name is Sammy, and this is Witty. Would you like some company?" The man smiled warmly. "Thank you, Sammy. My name is Mr. Lee. I used to come here with my dog, but he's gone now. It's nice to have a friendly face to talk to." Sammy sat down and listened as Mr. Lee told stories about his old dog, Max. Witty sat by Mr. Lee's feet, resting his head gently on the man's shoe. Mr. Lee reached down and petted Witty, his eyes twinkling with happiness. "Thank you for making my day brighter," Mr. Lee said. "You and Witty are very kind." Sammy felt happy inside. He realized that even small acts of kindness could make a big difference. After saying goodbye to Mr. Lee, Sammy and Witty went back to the playground. They played on the swings, slid down the slide, and raced each other across the grass. Later, as the sun began to set, Sammy and Witty walked home together. The sky was painted with beautiful colors, pink, orange, and purple. Sammy felt tired but very happy. He thought about Mia and Mr. Lee, and how a little kindness had made their day better. When they got home, Sammy's mom asked, "Did you have a good day?" Sammy nodded. "It was the best day, Mom. We helped a friend fix her toy, and we made a new friend at the park." Witty was the best helper of all. Witty wagged his tail and gave a happy bark. Sammy hugged his furry friend and whispered, "Thank you, Witty. I couldn't have done it without you." That night, Sammy got ready for bed. He brushed his teeth, put on his pajamas, and climbed under his cozy blanket. Witty jumped up and snuggled beside him, resting his head on Sammy's pillow. As Sammy closed his eyes, he thought about all the good things that had happened that day. He knew that every day could be special if you were kind and helped others, and with Witty by his side, he was never alone. "Good night, Witty," Sammy whispered. "Let's have more adventures tomorrow." Witty wagged his tail one last time before drifting off to sleep. "Good night, little dreamers. May your dreams be filled with kindness, friendship, and the magic of helping others, just like Sammy and Witty's." If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to Fuzzy Fable Factory for more gentle bedtime adventures. Sweet dreams, and see you next time.